Said, let's make our meat so okay. Let's make a nap. Looking kind of drained. What's going on with my skin? I don't know if it be this phone or what. I think somebody be adding a filter on my stuff. Hey, sweetie pies, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How is y'all doing? Why is this on? What is the rest of my settings on here? That is weird. Why is you breathing so hard? What is going on today? That's why I say I don't know. Maybe that's just how my skin is looking, y'all. Hey, sweetie pies, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this self-love Saturday? I just wanted to pop on here right quick. Tell y'all that God is good. God over everything. Everything is going better for me. Y'all can see I'm gaining weight. My face is looking a little bit better. It's not looking healthier. I need to get rid of some of this stuff on my skin. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So the skincare is going good. I've been drinking Pedialyte. Yes, Pedialyte to keep myself hydrated. More water because I do drink a lot of soda. So that might be why, my skin be looking the way it's looking. So like I said, I'm feeling better, looking better. God is good. Me and Princess sitting here at this park. Um, probably let her run around. I let her run around earlier this morning, you know what I'm saying, to do what she needs to do. But I just popped on here to let y'all know that I am alive. I am survived. I have survived. Listen, I'm a little drained. I've been working. Like I told y'all, it's tax season. Tax season is almost over on the 15th. So, we have to do the takedown and clean up after that. So, hopefully we'll be done around the 19th to 20th of April. And then I can move forward from there. So I got some plans for that. So everything been going pretty good. Housing search is going good. Everything is going pretty well. So God over everything. Like I said, I try not to do too much on the YouTube lately. Try to keep it to myself unless it's an emergency and I gotta say something, you know what I'm saying? So God over everything. But yeah, I'm just looking like next I just get my skin together, my hair growing, getting my little edges back. Some of my gray starting to come in because I'm 42 years old. So 42 with one child, never been married. Hey Frank, how you doing? God over everything. How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I got a meeting with Janice Holton. I hope I'm saying her last name right, but y'all know her channel. I didn't share her a lot. So we're gonna do the husband profile. She gonna send me the ebook and things of that nature so we can start this, see if I'm ready to attract my man, my husband, my Boaz. So God over everything, I take classes for everything else. Why not take a class to see what am I doing wrong? Because people keep saying like, even in the virtual reality world, on the social media platforms, even in my real life, people always asking me, why am I single? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm doing that I need to work on. Maybe I'm attracting the wrong, not the wrong individuals. Maybe, the wrong time, the wrong place. But, sometimes you need help from people that's actually married, people that's actually been there, done that. And yeah, so I'm gonna take her class, her husband profile class that she's starting. And I think it's still people able to join if you're not husband mindset, if you're not trying to figure out you know, what you can be better as a helpmate, I don't think it might be for you. But that's what I'm thinking. You can still talk to her and see what's going on. But that's what's been going on in my life. You know, like I said, I've been working hard doing these taxes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my life back together. Everything is working out for the good of God. I just watched your video, Frank. Hey, man, you was dropping some gems in that video, man. You was dropping some gems. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, if you just get you like some Bible scriptures or something, you know, in the beginning, you know, start doing some shorts, a lot of more short videos, like chop your videos up into like 15 seconds, 60-second shorts, man. You'll be good, man. You'll be, listen, because you be saying, you be dropping some gems, like real gems that people need to hear. That's why I say to a lot of people, like, I have other individuals who was like, hey, I'm seeing your videos. I watch you on YouTube. I watch you on TikTok now. And, you know, I done started back doing videos and stuff of that nature. Like, I'm so happy that I can inspire people to do good. Because like I said, y'all inspiring me. Y'all helping me. We helping each other. That's the whole thing about humanity, is to help each other, because in some shape or form, we are, you know, connected spiritually. So if we all are helping each other instead of trying to harm each other, you know, things will start getting better in this world. You know, it's always going to be evil. It's always going to be bad. But yeah, I know. That's how I feel with TikTok. You see how I be on TikTok. I just be posting stuff. So that's why I say with the YouTube, I just get on here naturally. Like, yep, let me do these videos and then do the shorts with me and Princess. Do my little short dances and stuff like that. You know, my Bible verses. You know, do little songs and stuff like that. But yeah, if you get the YouTube studio, it'll show you how to get this stuff to start getting monetized, because what you are saying, you don't be bashing nobody. You're not trying to bully anybody. You know, you're actually trying to help other people that's targeted, chosen, you know, are just going through some type of, you know, depression or feel isolated. You are helping them, you know, to keep going. You helping them to understand that you don't have to be paranoid every day, that, you know, everything ain't always, you know, the people harassing you, but sometimes it is. You know, you have to have discernment when you out here in these targeted individual streets, because a lot of people will pretend to be targeted individuals. A lot of people will try to prey on your vulnerability, on your paranoia and things of that nature. So, you know, I should have been a talent scout, but no, I'm just playing. But when people have that shine and that certain it factor, like, you know, most men are prophets, you know, and that's why I keep telling him. I tell him himself, you know, it just ain't about, oh, you on YouTube, you know, like I said, he has that gift. Like, Frank has that gift, man. He be talking, you know, I done been in church my whole life, literally. I done been in church my whole life, baptized twice. Like, so when he get to talking, like I tell him, I'd rather give you an offering, you know, help you out with tithes for the building fund, than give it to most of these pastors that's been running around saying the same thing. Don't tell us about repentance. Don't tell us about discernment. You know, don't teach us about these things, you know, and let us know that, yeah, sometimes we can get upset. Sometimes we're going to backslide. You know, we all weak. Ain't nobody perfect. Just because you become, you know, baptized in Christ, or you change your life over, does not mean that those actions or those sins that you did prior to changing your life over to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that still got to happen. That still has to come to fruition. That's why you say no weapons formed against me shall prosper, and you keep on the full armor of God, because people don't understand, just because you waited, oh, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm finna give my life to Christ, to God, to the Most High God, to Yahweh, whatever, Jehovah. You don't understand that you've been sinning all them other years. So that sin, that consequence has to come to fruition. So, you know, deal with it, deal with the devil, and bear your cross and keep going. But yeah, you gonna work this YouTube. I'm telling you. Like I said, just start doing some shorts. The videos that you already got, break them down into shorts, things that you think are important, you know. Then they got the sound on there, the music, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get closer to being monetized by doing short videos rather than doing the long videos like it used to be. So like within, I say, like the last 6 months or so, or a year or so, YouTube has changed the way it do its algorithms and its monetizing program. So now you can do shorts. You can get like 500 shorts a certain amount of viewers, like you still got to get the 1,000, or it's either 500 or 1,000 subscribers, and then you just keep going. Like I said, we get it together. We can do a live stream, you know what I'm saying, together, you know, help each other in these YouTube streets or TikTok or however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't really know how TikTok works. I got like a few followers or whatever now. The young girl that I work with, she was telling me that I need like 100 of them or something. I don't know. So I'm new to those platforms. I used to be on Facebook real tough. They just started monetizing Facebook. So, you know, I really don't be caring. I use that more for personal, and then, you know, my personal life and my real business, what I do for my career, you know, as far as tax prep and stuff like that. So we was given a green light that I can share that on my Facebook page. So that's why I do that on my Facebook. But so yeah, so we can help each other, because like I was saying, even with your average logical thinker, you know, I would want you to be on the panel too, you know what I'm saying, because we was talking about the subject of soul ties, and I still, like I said, she doesn't believe in soul ties from her perspective, but I believe in soul ties, you know what I'm saying, and we always need a third person or whatever, or somebody that can, you know, be in the middle, the median, you know, to see what's going on. You don't have to agree to disagree. You don't even have to be on the same page as nobody or biased about anything, but I already see that that's the type of person you are anyway. You're not just to get along, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, whenever I'm ready, I'm gonna let y'all know, because I still gotta get my stuff together. I'm trying to learn what StreamYard is and all that. I thought I downloaded it, but I don't know. So I want to get the proper platform when we do it, because now I'm just like how most YouTubers begin in a car and stuff like that, and, you know, whatever, outside talking, you know, and doing whatever. So I want to get into where I get, you know, settled in, where I got my, you know, my little podcasting room, and we can do what we need to do, because I'm all with helping us each level up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So we all can eat, because it's enough for us all to eat. You know what I'm saying? And if we build our own community, you know, our own group, we can help each other grow. So I learned that from one of my exes who passed away, rest in peace, Lawrence Buford, you know, because if everybody got something going on and somebody fall or needs some help, then the rest of us can help. If only one person has everything, and that person is the leader, they got the money, they got the intelligence, they got the ideas, they got this. If something happens to that person, then what's happened to the rest of us? So we need everybody to play their position, play their role, and come in, so that when we all come together, it is a whole. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in our own world, in our own, you know, universe or whatever, we have to do whatever we got to do. But when we come together on these social media platforms, we can help each other. And I also learned this from Kev on Stage, a celebrity. Hey Ashley, how you doing? Kev on Stage, I don't know if most people know him, but he's a content creator. He's a comedian. You know, he brought a lot of people along with him, and their majority of the people that he brought along with him when he moved to California, because he wasn't from there, but he aspired to, you know, do acting, go to Hollywood. But that didn't really pan out how he wanted it. He had a wife, he had children at the time. He left his job at the bank. Him and his wife came to Hollywood to, you know, chase his dreams. And, you know, 15 years later, here he is with his own studios, his own app, you know, things that he's, even out of his mouth, he said he never even prayed to God to think that he would have. You know, so it's like, yeah, things gonna take time. You know, today, tomorrow, it might not be, but next year, you know, we might be alive, God willing. So my whole assignment, my whole purpose is to be a human, to really be human, and to really help who needs help. If I got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't take it with us. Ain't that what you were saying, Frankie? We can't take this with us. So why not share the wealth? You know what I'm saying? So it's just strange to me that's why I get so upset about people it's like 10% of the whole world got all this money. Like, what type of greed is that? What type of greed is we really living around? Because ain't no way I'm gonna sit around and see people looking like this. Hey Donovan, how you doing? Mr. Sadiq, how you doing, handsome? Thank you. It's like, hello, Miss Sweet Talking Beautiful Princess. Look at them subscribers. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get to at least 14,000. That's what the Lord told me. 14,000. I got to spread the word to 14,000 people. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much, handsome. So yeah, like I said, I just think that we all should try to be on here helping us. You see what I'm saying? Like Donovan Sadiq, Demetra K. I talk about them all the time. Like I said, Miss Demetra K was the first one to shout my YouTube channel out when she didn't even have to. And she has plenty of followers. She been doing YouTube for a long time. Like, and she's also a part of the African diaspora with Philip Scott, who I share his videos a lot and stuff on my community tab. So, you know, like I said, we are all trying to help each other grow and really be, you know, really have a community of people, content creators, where we can, you know, bounce off each other and help each other. Like that's really what I thought that social media, especially YouTube, was about. You know, it's YouTube, it's us, for us, by us. You know what I'm saying? So she back here just puffing and puffing. She see the sunshine. It's feeling good up here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So, you know, the snow is gone. The spring is here. So she like, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to walk around. She already done walked around. So y'all see the snow. Like I said, we can get, oh, y'all see my Popeyes. We can get all 4 seasons at one time in Wisconsin. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and let y'all know that like I said, promote Miss Janice Holden channel and her husband profile courses that I will be taking soon. She been on me like, yes. So please, like I said, ladies, if you want some assistance attracting the man for you, your Boaz, please check out Miss Janice Holden channel. If you're looking for inspiration, you know, from a Bible, from a man's point of view, check out Frank Brown's channel. Check his channel out. You know, check out Miss Demetra K and Donovan Sadiq. They both have separate channels, but they do, you know, come on here. I think it's Sundays and Wednesdays that they go live on Miss Demetra channel and Donovan Sadiq channel. Your Average Logical Thinker, she has a lot of different videos and shorts that will make you say, She has a lot of gems that she drops. She has a lot of things that'll make you be like, hey, girl, what you talking about? So it's very entertaining. It's very informative. So please check these people out, man, because like I said, we're trying to build a nice community, a nice group of content creators who have each other's back. You know, we're sharing the wealth, you know, donate to the cash apps, you know, give back to the community, you know, just do what we can do and just stop, you know, stop the hurt, stop the negativity. You know, it's positive vibes only. Positive, productive, and prosperous. You know, that's what we should be striving for. That should be our assignments every day. You know, not to be out here losing and not to watch nobody else lose and laugh and video recording and things of that nature. So that's why I really, like I said, I don't be on TikTok like that, because TikTok is, I thought Facebook was messy, but TikTok is like a whole different world. They a whole different world of people. It's like, what the heck is going on over here? And that's why I'm like, I don't know if I really want to, you know, do TikTok, because I only did like 4 videos on TikTok, and next thing I know, they gave me a business account and all this. I'm like, I ain't trying to do all this on no TikTok. People are really like entertaining you on TikTok. It's this one guy, he wears like different wigs, a wig, and he be dancing to all these 80s and 90s, you know, R&B songs. You know, he be getting to it. He have a little concert. And I be entertained, because I'm like, now this is what social media is about. All this messiness and drama and making up fraudulent stories about who did I marry, who church did I go to, just to get likes and clicks and views. And people are really going through things in life, and y'all make it be too much sometimes. So I be trying to take a break from social media too. So that's why I took a break from Facebook, because it was too messy. People were sitting around looking at your pictures, looking at your life, trying to piece stuff together, trying to set you up as a target, trying to set you up as a trick or whatever, you know, a woman that pays for a man. I don't know, but it was just some weird stuff going on. People had hacked into my Gmail, just like now. I got comments the other day about something, you know, here come the trolls. All of a sudden, I text somebody happy birthday, and now I got trolls popping back up. You know, trying to see, oh, she just saying it's the government and the whole world. No, it's not the whole world against me. It's a group of individuals, mainly Shayla Lou and them and our people, that's trying to take me down all over a man. Like I said, it took a 14-year-old girl to tell me that People are messing with my life all over a man. So that's why I say I don't have time to be playing games. I got things to do. Everything is working out. I don't need to be telling all my business. Thank you, Frank. Even though my mom always told me, my brother, people always tell me to get off social media because I talk a lot. So I talk. So I'm trying to keep it at a minimum where I'm having actual topics that I discuss instead of just getting on here and ranting and raving about certain things, especially when it's pertaining to my personal life, because people find my page and then they try to, use that as a chess game to try to play with me, but they really be playing checkers. But anywho, but like I was saying, it's always good to have individuals who can teach you about the Bible, who have life experiences, who have been there and done that. And they can give you the right type of advice, and it also comes biblically, like spiritually. It's not just coming out the crack of their booty, you know what I'm saying, the side of their neck, where they have lost real faith in God and they just up here preaching and going on, like TD Jakes and CeeLo Dollar Green, whatever dude name is, got the jet. I used to watch certain pastors and stuff when I was going through things, and then it was just like Joel Osteen and people like that. It's like, no, I always run back to my church that my son got baptized at. Like, I'd rather give them my money. I'd rather listen to, what this pastor has to say, because Pastor Jackson always, like I told y'all, he will always say at the end of his sermon, like, I'm satisfied. Or he'll say it during the sermon to tell us, like, I'm satisfied. And I'm like, why he keep having us say that? Like, what does that mean? But it's like, now you have to understand, because the flesh is weak and the flesh is never satisfied. So you have to be satisfied in your spirit and your soul. You have to be satisfied where you're not out here chasing alcohol, drugs, sex, just things that don't, material things, shoes, cars, clothes, money. The thing that you're chasing is God over everything, because you're satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm sexually satisfied, I'm mentally satisfied, I'm spiritually satisfied, and I'm not, then that means that I need to chase God and get closer to Jesus the Christ. Not go chase a man or chase a friend or chase a dollar or, chase whatever. Like, I need to get closer to the Most High God, or Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever you may call him. That's what I need to do in the midst of what's going on. So that's why I say I want to attract people, places, and things that are good for my health, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. And that's what I'm working on, because if we keep saying power, the life and death is in the power of the tongue, then sometimes we need to be quiet. I'm muted. Who the hell? I've been talking all this time and I'm muted. Who the hell muted me? When I get muted? How long I been muted? I just been yapping and I've been muted this whole time. But yeah, I just been talking. But yeah, please, y'all, get it together. What she say? 5 o'clock. I gotta meet her at 5 o'clock. Y'all, you can hear me now? I was up here like talking and yapping. My big old mouth and teeth was just going hard. Like my natural veneers was going hard. Like, I can't wait to get some braces, y'all. I'm trying to get my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for my birthday, man. God is good. God is good. But yeah, I had I don't know. It's just really weird. But thank y'all for the support. Thank you, Frank. Because I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would just get to talking. I would get to talking and yapping. I don't even know how I was muted. Who muted me? But yeah, it's just really crazy. Like I said, now I got to see what the heck I was saying. How long I've been muted? I got to get me some braces, y'all. I got to get this together. Maybe that's why I ain't got no man. Nah, because I be seeing women missing a whole, they be having a man. They man be following them everywhere. But no, it's not about that. Once I stop thinking about that, it'll come. He will show up once I stop thinking about it. Once I stop talking about it, he will show up just like everything else. God over everything. So I just got to figure out what I need to be doing after tax season end, because you know what I'm saying? I already got plans on what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm not going to keep saying too much on this YouTube because people be watching me and trying to sabotage my goddamn life. So I have things that I'm going to be doing. And then hopefully they call me back next tax season so I can keep this as a career. And then once I get to doing what I'm doing, you know, I can move up in the ranks. And then I can go from a 1 to 2 to 3, you know. Thank you. So, like I said, I'm feeling better, y'all. I'm looking better. My face is getting more tissue. I'm not running around here looking like a crackhead because I can eat now. My son is free. I don't have to keep that on my brain. He been doing everything he supposed to do so far. So, that's good. Like I said, I'm just trying to get through the BS and smile through the BS, y'all. Just smile through the BS. I don't know how my stuff got muted. I probably muted it. I don't know what the heck. This dog be back here doing the most, y'all. She want to get out, but we not getting out. So yeah, I went and handled some business today. I seen a few places, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm working it out, doing my due diligence, keeping up my consistency so I can, you know, do what I need to do on my end. Because we can pray, we can beg God for blessings, and then when they come, we don't be ready for it. Like, that's the whole point. Like, I'm going to go back to Frank Brown's video, his updated video. Like, the reason sometimes why God isolates you is for you to be ready for the blessing that's coming. You know, sometimes you got to cut off people, places, and things. Sometimes you need to be by yourself so that you can appreciate and be grateful for what's coming. Because you can sit on your kneecaps, you can be sitting there crying for the for these blessings, and God like, okay, it's your turn. It's your time now. It's your time. And then you get out there, you be like, oh, wait a minute, I wasn't ready. I don't got no money. Blah, 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 blah. No, because you're supposed to be using this time to get ready for the bigger assignment, to get ready for the bigger blessing. So that's what I say when I tell people, what did I learn? What am I learning? Because if I'm not learning nothing, I'm going to keep on doing the same lesson. That's why I've been evicted so many times, because it's like, what am I learning? First of all, I'm learning to be quiet, because these grown-ass black men act like you can't say nothing to them or about them. They try to put you up out their little property. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my skin is thick and stuff. No, y'all are more emotional than anybody I've ever met. Anybody. Okay, so that's one thing I've learned. Like, Marie, God got your back, so please just be quiet, just shut up, just be quiet, okay, and everything will be good. So like I said, it wasn't that I didn't pay my rent, because I always pay my rent, and if I don't have the money, the resources out of pocket, I find the resources to get my rent paid. So that's why I was at that address on North 15th Street for almost 5 years, until, you know, the recent events that occurred since 2022. So now I have to rebuild that, redo that, and not only will I learn, but when a person puts a lease in my mailbox in the middle of the night and does not, you know, properly, professionally, you know, try to have me sign the lease, talk to me, nah. It's just certain things I'm gonna learn, to stop signing all contracts, stop trusting people that you think, you know, even if they work in nonprofits, even if this is their job, stop telling everybody everything. Stop trusting people, period. Like, y'all talk about human beings, but from my experience, it has been the human beings that have been in non-profits and organizations that's supposed to be, man, listen. But that's neither here nor there, because we didn't got past that, and God has made sure that I'm good. Now that I didn't beg, now that I didn't spoke on it, and now that I got my Section 8, what's the next step? Okay? So now I have to move forward from all of that and keep going and keep pushing like I'm doing, and God over everything. So it's just, you know, sometimes you got to go through stuff that I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like like Frank was saying, like we always hear from people that believe in the Lord, you have to smile through the BS. You still got to praise God through what you think is hell on earth. Like, you have to really be like, thank you, God. Thank you for this eviction. Thank you for this court case. Thank you for locking up my son. Thank you. Thank you for not letting me eat for them couple of days. Thank you. Might have got food poisoning. My son might harmed. They might have killed me in that house. Unalive me. You know? So it's like, me coming from that being 2 years ago, March 31st of 2022, well, it began, I say, November, October of 2021, but coming from all of that experiences and learning, like, it's not about home ownership. It's not about that. It's about knowing when to get out. Because as my brother say, I can be very stubborn. Like, you would tell me to leave, I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. Go somewhere for what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when people don't want you around, get away from them. When people don't want you in their property and they come to you with the 5-day notice, and this is not a landlord that you've been working with or a person you've been working with, get up out of there. Because it's some BS in the air. But me, no, I like to fight battles. I like to be like, no, you're not just going to put me out. We going to go to court. We're going to talk about, because I paid you. I gave you the money. I offered you this, blah, blah, blah. But the hell? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me now? Because every time I'm getting in the mood, somebody is coming in. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Because what the hell? Can y'all hear me? Okay, because I don't know who, somebody just calling me out the blue. Hello, Michael Pan. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, and I had a bad experience with the IRS, and I still want to work for the IRS, because I know that it wasn't the actual entity itself. It wasn't the actual IRS itself. It was actual individual employees who was playing with my you know, my refund. So like I'm saying, like you're saying, Michael Payne, about the IRS, it's really funny, because had they not had whatever they did with my, you know, I was supposed to get a refund, like I said, 2022, when I was living in this house, and they wanted me to leave so bad, they took my tax refund, you know, that the last one that I really would have got before my son, you know, was you know, over the age of, you know, the child tax credit, all that crazy stuff. So it was audited all of a sudden for a year that I had already worked out with the IRS through the tax advocate, you know. So it was just really weird that they snatched up my money, and now they're like, oh, well, you can get your money and you can amend it. Yeah, okay. Because they wanted me out that house so bad. I mean, they was doing anything, sending fake Spectrum people to give me fake boxes. The Spectrum technician, because it didn't work, was like, where you get this box from? Who get it? Was just like, the stubbornness of me not wanting to get out that property that I took care of, that I liked it, you know, flowers growing in the front. It was just crazy. exhausted because I used to work for the IRS and did not receive my W-2 from the same department. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is very frustrating. I just had to do that today to get my W-2 from my old job, and I had to go through, like, you know, the work day and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, it's like the devil's setup is really God's plan. You know, like Pastor Stephen Darby, I watch him a lot. I love Pastor Stephen Darby. Rest in paradise. His wife has taken over the ministry, man. She's doing an awesome job. Her and their children, man, listen. I listened to that man for like almost 8 years, and he ain't been wrong since. He might be wrong in other things, but as far as the Bible and church, like, and I watch him on YouTube, you know, and I would have prayed that I would have been able to meet him in person before, you know, he had passed away, but it didn't work like that. But he's still leaving behind gems and jewels. And I'm doing good today. Michael, how are you? Thank you for asking. So it's like them doing that to me, you know, all the stuff that has been done to me, I can't really cry victim, because if I really believe in the Most High God, if I believe in God over everything, that I know that all of that happened for a reason. And now, you know, what they say, hindsight is 20/20. But now as I look back, and I'm like, listen, all of that helped me. It helped me to grow. It helped me to get better. Like, if y'all listen to, I have about 1,000 some videos, but if you listen to a few of my videos, you know, I tell you, like, I was just going crazy. Like, I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand. And I just found out one of my old bosses had just passed away from brain cancer. And one of the things that he always used to tell me was, you letting the wrong thing bother you, Marie. You letting the wrong thing bother you. And it's crazy because I was just thinking about him. And one of my coworkers, you know, had showed up, you know, where I work at. And she was like looking at me, and I'm saying her name like, yeah, girl. And then she was telling me about all the things that was happening in that family, around her friends, you know, that person who had gave me an opportunity. And it always, like, people always give me an opportunity when I don't think there's no opportunity. That's how I know God is real. And this particular boss, he was, I told y'all in videos before, I'll bring it up, try to recap it for y'all. But his name was Danny, and he worked for this apartment. He worked as apartment manager slash, you know, landscaper, maintenance person or whatever. So he worked it up to the way where he was able to get his own crew of people, his own team, and then to the point where he had like 2 teams, you know, and we was able to get our own apartment for free to rent, you know, for us to clean out apartments, you know, when people got evicted, just clean out the hallways, keep the apartments clean, because it was like a stretch from like 27th Street to 35th Street. So I was like going through a thing with my family, and they was getting put out their house. My uncle, you know, and his family or whatever, his wife and her sister, it was a whole lot of us in one house. But anyway, I didn't have nowhere for me and my son to go, because the only reason why I was there is because of my mama and my uncle. Them like, well, you should go over there by your uncle them house and blah blah blah. They got room, and you can pay them a couple of dollars, you know, to stay there. You and Miguel can stay there, because at that time my son was like 3 or 4. You know, he wasn't, you know, he was a baby. So I'm like, okay, cool. But anyway, long story short, they end up getting put out. I end up, you know, seeing this lady that I knew from the hood. You know, we all was cool, and she was like, yeah, my brother be having apartments and stuff, and he might be able to help you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, all you got to do is clean up, you know, he got this thing and he could get an apartment. So I'm like, at first I'm thinking it's some BS, because I'm like, what? I can get a whole free apartment? Like, I ain't got to pay nothing for me and my son. She was like, yeah. So I called him, you know what I'm saying, got the number, called him, and then he called me back. He's like, okay, let me see, you know, to check me out, to see if I was, you know, good, my reputation was good, if this person actually knew me, you know, how did I get his number, blah blah blah. So then he called me back like, okay, cool. He was like, can you come this time, blah blah blah, can you come or whatever. He was like, you gotta go right now. I'm like, yeah. And this is a black dude, right, a black man. And I was like, yeah. He was like, okay. He was like, I got something for you. He was like, y'all can move in, meet me this, blah blah blah. And it was no joke. Like, he got us a nice ass 1-bedroom apartment downtown, you know, me and my son. Like, what? And all we had to do was clean. Like I said, it was a lot of work. Let me stop saying all we had to do, because it was a lot of work. Because people used to leave them houses when they got put out like a hot mess, or they'd just leave, you know, maggots, you know, things we had to clean out the refrigerator and stuff. But you know, me being a country girl and my grandma making me clean everything, you know, I didn't have to clean up the house, the whole house. My mama, you know, my grandma don't play that. We wash walls, we clean out everything. My grandpa, my papa had a, you know, a slaughterhouse. But anyway, so I'm not, I'm a different type of girl. You know, if I see, I got to clean it up anyway because I got OCD. So he was like, okay, he gave me a test. He was like, all right, give me this apartment. He was like, it was bad. You could smell it from the hallway. He was like, yeah, you go in there and get the gloves. I'm like, okay, cool. I open the door, go in there, boom, start busting stuff down, boom. Oh, we got to take this furniture out too. He was like, you finna lift this furniture? Because mind y'all, I am 5'6", you know, 135 to 40 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, pretty girl. At that time, I was in my 20s. So, you know, I always wear fake nails and stuff. So he looking at me like, I know she's not finna be doing all this hard work. Like, hey, you get that end of the couch, I get that. Let's throw this motherfucker, oh, blah, blah, blah. So he was very impressed by my work ethic, how I clean and stuff like that. He was like, man, you cleaned the mess out of it. He was like, you weren't scared of no. So he hired me on the spot, got my apartment, boom, been good since then. But that's when the Latinos moved in and took our spot. But that's a story for another day. But I explained that to y'all before when y'all was talking about the migrants. Because like I said, I done been in a hostile takeover before. It wasn't really hostile, but, you know, when the Latinos came in, and like I said, we all had our own apartments, our own thing. And it was like, I say 20 to 25 of us, probably more than that, but I say 25, 30 of us or whatever. So we all had our own places. So, you know, that's a lot of money accumulating if we ain't paying no rent. You know what I'm saying? So the Latinos came in and they was like, shoot, we'll all stay in one apartment. 20 of us will stay in one apartment and still do all the jobs that they doing. Mow the grass, you know, clean out the apartments, you know, get apartments ready to be seen, clean the hallways, you know, all of that. We'll sit up in one apartment. You don't even have to pay, and we'll pay some of the money on the rent. So with that being said, the boss, you know, the owner was like, hell yeah, that's a better deal, which it was, okay? Because they still, them Latinos still down there on wells to this day. But, you know, so that one by one, you know, the landlord was like, you know, this is a better deal. It's going to cost me less money to have these individuals do whatever y'all doing. So he was like, y'all have the option. I'll give y'all, I think he gave us like 60 days. He gave us a minute to pay our rent and stuff. He was like, y'all can start paying y'all rent or whatever, y'all can move. So most of them, because we couldn't really afford the rent, that's why we was working for our rent, you know, had to move. You know, I was going to do that, but that's another story too about the owner. But yeah, I got up out of there. So that's when I learned that as a young, pretty black girl that you need a covering. You need a man. Because when people see you out here by yourself, they would try you. They would try you, okay? But that's a story for a different day. But yeah, Danny, rest in paradise to Danny. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for teaching me something. Like I said, a older black man who was willing to give other, you know, black, you know, white, and we was a little mixture of people an opportunity like him. And that's why I tell y'all, I don't hate on all black men, and I don't, you know, because I look up to my brother and other people, but nah, it's just crazy that the point was that he always told me, stop letting the wrong thing bother you. And that's what I do a lot when it comes to relationships, jobs, anything in my life. Like, I be letting the wrong thing bother me. Like, why is you over there talking to her? Who is this? What's going on? You know, lurking and stalking when I need to be sitting myself down somewhere minding my own goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what be happening. And that's what he was saying, because when I was complaining about, you know, the people working and people don't want to do nothing, like, what is this? He was already working on separating the team. That's why I say he had two teams. He was already working on dividing the team, separating it into two teams, so that me and the individuals that did do the work, you know, us girls that did do the work, we had our own shift, which was second shift, and they was on the first shift. And we was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was better. So when I don't understand what's going on, I get a little upset. So sometimes it ain't for me to understand. That's why I'm going back for a circle where they say what's understood doesn't have to be explained. And it really shouldn't, you know? You know? Because if your man telling you something, your husband, your wife, hopefully they're telling you something right. If anybody in your life is trying to advise you, you should have enough discernment to, you know, be like, okay, let me listen to them, or let me see what's going on. But that's the whole point, you know. Be satisfied and don't let the wrong thing bother you. How many years have you been living in Wisconsin? Too many years. Well, my son, 20. I've been here about, so 20 something years, basically too long. Basically since I went to college at UW-Madison. I've been here too long, Michael Pan. I've been here too long. Not great, but I'm trying to move forward. Amen. We not going to complain about life because it might get worse. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned. Like, I was seeing her getting upset because I'm like, man, my money getting low. You know, I need to do this and blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, but you don't be complaining when you able to eat that Chick-fil-A. I don't be complaining when I'm able to stay in a nice motels right now or whatever. I'm not complaining then, so I got to smile through all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I can't complain when it's bad right now because one day it's going to be good. You know, it's going to be good. And then I'm going to forget about all that bad stuff. I'm going to just be geeked up in the moment. I'm going to be happy. Hey! And then I want people to feel sorry for me when the depression come down off of the high that I got from them good days. So even on my bad days, I'm supposed to praise God. I'm supposed to be like, thank you, God. Thank you for the suffering. Maybe you're trying to tell me something. Maybe I need to sit down if I'm getting sick, if I didn't broke my ankle. You know what I'm saying? If people ain't talking to me right now, maybe I need to go sit down and read me a book or do something, you know? So that's what I'm also learning, that life is too short. Life is literally too short. It ain't to the point where I want to go out here and get to sinning and doing wrong. But life is too short to be miserable. My life is too short to be depressed. Life is too short. Like, I have to be satisfied and I got to be joyful and I have peace of mind, and I can't give people access who's going to take any of that away from me or try to steal it. If I don't give it to them, they go try to steal it. So that's what I'm learning. That's what I say. Through this, will I be evicted again? Because that is my biggest challenge in life. Ain't nothing else. Like I tell you, I can get a job in a quick minute. I have a car. I can get a car. I can do whatever. Like, I can eat. Everything comes naturally except for my housing. So what am I doing? What do I need to learn? No, it's not, oh, I just need a man. And if that's the question, then where he at so I can go inside the house and he can pay for it, okay? So what do I need to do differently this time around? So God has given me a blessing. He has given me an opportunity to get my rent at a lesser value, as a cheaper value to pay. I've been screaming about it. I've been crying about it. So what am I going to do this time different? And what will be the different results? Because if I keep doing the same thing over and over, it's going to be insanity. Like I said, my main thing is discernment. My other thing is to stop talking to folks who don't have my best interests at heart, you know? Because they run around and try to kill, steal, and destroy me. And I be thinking they my friend, my man, my family member, and things of that nature. And they really a demon sent from hell. Okay, even when they tell me they a demon, I still be like, no, you good, you cool. No, Marie, no. When these people tell you they evil, demonic, wicked, and weird, you believe them. Believe them, Miss Sweet Talk. Stop trying to paint people into a whole different portrait. Stop trying to put them on a different canvas, because they are who they are. They're going to be who they be. And that's why when people say, why you mad? I be like, for being you. And they be like, what? For being you. But keep being you. I don't want you to stop being you. I just don't want to be around it. I'm just not going to be here. But please, if that's what's working for you, keep being you. But that you ain't going to be around me. Okay? And access is denied. And I have that right. Okay? That's the thing I don't understand about life. Is why do people think you don't have the right to X them out of your life? Like, this is my life. This is who I'm going to be with me for the rest of my life. But listen, y'all. So yeah, y'all, I got a Cash App if y'all want to donate to get me some braces, you know, get my side tooth fixed so I can be the best woman for my man. So I can be a better helpmate. But y'all hear me talk about that a lot. But like I said, I'm trying to stem from that, because once I get off of that topic, he gonna pop up, and then y'all gonna be like, this is what Miss Sweet Talks was talking about. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't care who don't want to get married. I don't care who call me a pick-me-sha, whatever y'all want to do. Because I have seen beautiful marriages inside and out. No, nothing's going to be good. But me just having a man, a baby daddy, that's not going to be good either. What is that? So I might as well have some type of title, some type of commitment, some type of contract. So your happy ass don't be trying to run up out of here, because it's to death do us part now, baby. Till death do us part. Okay, ain't no divorcing nothing. What you what? Divorce for what? What we divorcing for? We got to work this out. Or it's gonna turn into the movie Misery. Not just, but yes, that's all I'm saying. What you say? Do you think that Philip Scott is doing too much to tell his brothers and sisters to move to Georgia? Okay, see, Michael Penn. Now you want to bring that happy stuff over here. I told you, don't be bringing up no man, other man on other people's podcasts, on other people's channels. Go ask Philip Scott. Go ask his people when he get on live, when he put videos up. Put that same comment in there over there where he's at, because that's where he's saying that at. Don't make me have to get you up off my channel, because you be doing that stuff over there by Demetria K, and I don't like it. You already know I don't like that stuff. So don't speak on that man. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know, Michael. So this time when you get evicted with discount rent, it's you, not your landlord. And next time when you're homeless, we donate to get you a hotel. Don't post a video complaining about the hotel. First of all, the Porch and BK, did you give me some money? Did you donate to me? And if I want to get back on here and say what I'm going to say, I'm going to do it. That's what I say. Where the trolls come from? Thank you, Frank. Where the trolls be coming from? No, I'm going to get right back on here and complain. You don't have to reiterate what I just said. I know what I said. I'm 42 years old. That's what I say. That's how you know you're doing good, when the trolls come. When the trolls come out saying so, oh, don't say nothing. Did you give me some money? Did you donate to my cause? No, you did not. That's why I told y'all. I just had a text message this man, happy birthday, and now the trolls be coming. They be coming. They've been sending me comments about the dumbest stuff. Like, I haven't had no trolls in a while. Then as soon as I send this man a text message and say happy birthday to him, now here come the trolls. No, let the trolls, let them troll. Do you have the link for the donation? Donation for what? What they donating to? You say, stop it, you trolls. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I just said that. And if you smart and if you think, I will not be getting evicted. Dumb. What the hell is wrong with you? That's the whole point. But thank you for listening, though. Thank you for paying attention to all the words that I'm saying. That way I know that I got people that's fans for real. I got my supporters, and then I got my fans. Thank y'all. I'm talking about my Cash App. Oh, yeah. Is that for my Cash App? But I can put my stuff on there. It's on my community tab, too. But it's Miss Marie Sweets. Miss Marie Sweets Cash App. But it's also on my community tab, Michael Penn. Thank you very much in advance. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that don't be nobody but these police and these people trying to target me because I'm getting closer to my breakthrough. I'm closer to my blessing. So they are trying to knock me off and get me distracted and get me upset and all of my feelings, because I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Y'all see how that go? Don't mute up here. Thank you, Frank Brown. Thank you. Thank you, Def Javis, if that's a real person. But yes, they gonna keep coming. Just wait till I really get blessed. Just wait. They gonna man, listen. Misery loves company, and they definitely coming out. Come on, you gonna make videos? No, they put me out my house when they wasn't supposed to. Like I said, I'm trying to get away from that. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. So I'm trying to get away from all this illegal activity that these people did to me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to bring it up, so we can bring it up if you want to bring it up. But I'm trying to move forward to show that God is good and God is over everything. Like, for real. That's what's wrong. That's why I keep telling y'all, no matter what, evil will exist. Negativity will exist. It's all about how you feed into it. It's all about what you're trying to get from it. That's why I say about the TikTok platform, it's more about feeding into negativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody do something, they messy, it's a whole stitch. 80,000 people then said, 1,000 people that investigated you, they didn't found you. You know, it just be a whole bunch of stuff going on. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I really want to indulge into the TikTok platform like that, because I like YouTube. I like YouTube because just like now, you can block these people up out of here. You don't have to have 1,000 random people trying to be your subscribers or followers. Like, you can really monitor your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I say, Michael, I got to be old school too. I'm just going to be on there playing around with the games and putting stuff up, you know, playing around with their little editing and stuff like that. Might try to like use their stuff to put stuff on YouTube, but I like YouTube. I like their platform because I think this is a platform for content creators, you know. So other than that, nah, I use TikTok to just play around and have some fun. If I go viral, because that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people on YouTube are like slow burning to the money. Like, they trying to get to it. They know they got to build their subscribers. They know they got to, you know, one day I'll have this equipment. One day I'll be here. But right now I'm just starting my channel and start my videos to get my presence out. But thank you, Frankie. But TikTok, it's like everybody's trying to go viral. Like, everybody's doing the dumbest stuff they can do to go viral. Like, what is this? Like, you be swiping on TikTok and you'll be like, what is y'all people, what are y'all doing? Y'all just trying to do anything to go viral. Like, and that's not how the devil's universe works. Just like a guy from my hometown, he just went viral for some young ladies trying to clown him in front of a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, talking about his clothes. And all he had to say, what, I ain't fresh? What, I ain't fresh? And this is a dude from my hometown in Monticello, Arkansas. And that's all this man said is, what, I ain't fresh? What, I ain't fresh? Looking up and down. And now he got a brand deal from LRG. He's sitting courtside seats at basketball, NBA games. Like I just said about my husband, my Boaz, my man, when you're not looking for it, it will come to you. When you're not trying to go viral, you're going to go viral. And you better pay attention, because it might be something that you really don't want to go viral for. So while you trying so hard to do something, yeah, the devil going to give you what you want, okay? So that's what I said. I'm not trying to go viral. I'm just trying to become a content creator, spread the word of God, you know, share my journey, you know, chasing Jesus, how I've been lukewarm, how God been spitting me out, how the consequences to my actions has affected my life, you know, and how people are really out here gang stalking and targeting people. You know, that's why you see people hopping on here going, oh, when you get evicted from, why you wishing bad on me? Why you don't say, oh, I can't wait for you to do this so you can, you know, move forward. Oh, you're going to get your house. Things will get better. You know, no. You always got somebody that's mad that you even overcoming things, that you even staying strong, that you even focusing and moving forward. So God is good. Do you go outside of the city to relax because working and living can be stressful? Man, listen, I'm trying to go outside the city. You know, that's why I say they didn't put... Man, listen, Michael, listen. They trying to keep me in this city and state because of the things that I said about these government officials and stuff harassing me, sheriff deputies and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get out the city. I've been out before. That's why I'm trying to get to Florida and get to North Carolina and get out of here so I can see something different and see a different environment and, you know, get some peace of mind, because I can't get peace of mind really in a place where people are trying to torture me mentally, spiritually, and emotionally on a daily basis. Like, every day somebody just coming out of nowhere, just doing stuff. They will walk right past the employee from Walmart with all blue on, everything, got the badge, and come right to me and ask me a question about something about Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't want to feel like people are being sent to disturb my peace, which they are. But it's like, if I try to find somewhere to relax, I don't know, it just seemed like weird stuff start happening. Like, I go to the library and try to, you know, go in the corner where ain't nobody at. Nobody's in the library. Next thing I know, I sit down in this one area nobody's at, and then next thing you know, here come a girl. She got 18 things going on. She on her phone. We're not even supposed to be on the phone in the library. You know, like, just strange stuff like that. I come to the park. Yes, the park is public, but it's 1,000 parking spots everywhere. And then I park, but you want to park right next to me and blast your music, you know? So it's like I can go to the lakefront, but then it's like, soon as I go to the lakefront, out of nowhere, here come 80 people with their dogs want to come where me and my dog at. And all of these places is public places. So I can't make it seem like I'm some type of mental patient because other people are at this public place. It's not a private, lounge park. It's not private library. It's public. So I can't look like a psychopath. Like, what's everybody? What every time So once I can find a real peaceful place where I can just sit and not be targeted by people that want me to be out of my character and video recorded and send it down to the courthouse and be like, we got more evidence of her being aggressive and crazy. Yes. And as soon as I can get over whatever this stuff they keep throwing at me at this courthouse, yes, I'm trying to get out of here because I like catching the Amtrak train to downtown Chicago, getting popcorn from Garrett's popcorn shop. I like to go and walk around and find restaurants to eat at by myself. I like it. I like to be a tourist. I like it. I done been to plenty places alone. But these days, it's like, I don't know. But yes, Michael, yes. I understand because Karens are paranoid because they are losing control over people. Exactly. Exactly. Have you thought about exercising your rights to bear arms for protection? No. That's why they threw this case on me, so I can't get my rights. That's why they just put this case on me, because I was, like I said, I talk too much. So they try to throw out dangerous weapons and me using and all this stuff so they can inadvertently throw a felony on me, and then I cannot protect myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole bunch of loopholes and red tape that these people down here, these government officials and other people that have this false earthly power that keep trying to throw at me. But it's all gonna be good. Everything's gonna work out for the good of God. They can't keep me locked up in this place forever, in this city forever. So God over everything, just like they couldn't keep my son locked up forever. So I just got to keep the faith, keep going, and thank God over everything, man. And I hope that everything works out with you, Michael. I don't know what's going on, but I just hope that everything works out with you. When we try to fight the battles, on this earth with these princes and principalities, they will come for you. They will come through they will come for the IRS. They will come for you. You become an enemy of the state, really an enemy of the country. Because once they get to spreading the word around, you really don't be safe nowhere. And a lot of them be Jehovah's Witnesses, and they got kingdom halls all over the place. Okay? So just be careful when you're fighting for reparations. Just be careful when you're fighting for Asian rights. Just be careful when you're speaking up for humans and human rights, because these demonic entities in human flesh will come for you. That's what I'm saying now. They didn't think I was as strong as I am. I didn't think I was as strong as I am. But God over everything, So that's how they can never take my faith away from me, because, man, ain't no way I'm supposed to still be here. I had a landlord ask me, he was like, so you ain't got no place to live? You ain't even at the hotel? Like, I done been there a couple times, but the motel gets expensive, That's about triple your rent, staying at a motel or a hotel daily, until you can find somewhere sufficient. So it's like you can't stay there and save money. You can't stay in a motel and hotel and save money. But then when I told him, like, yeah, they put me out in January, it was 2 degrees. He was like, 2 degrees? He was like, you could have been out alive. I said, I know. You think they care? No. And that's what my fight going to be, is for individuals not to have to worry about getting put out through the winter. Now, if you get put out through the summer, that's on you. I can't help y'all. This ain't Texas. This ain't Cali. This ain't Arizona. We have a very mild winter. A very mild summer. So, no. But as people can see here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, especially Wisconsin, period, our winters last long. They are long. It's cold. It's very cold. It gets negative degrees. The snow don't stop till it want to. So no adult or child, no adult should be outside in this type of weather. Now, if you ain't paid your rent up, I think the same guidelines that they have for our electric companies and gas companies, where they cannot disconnect them during a certain amount of time. I believe it's November into April. I think they should get the same grace and courteous to people living in homes, that they should get the same thing. No one should be able to be evicted or eviction filed on them until the months of, May through October. You know what I'm saying? May through October in the Midwest or wherever, it's too much snow, it's too cold. And then people, man, listen, it wouldn't be as many deaths. It's just crazy. But That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working towards, is for us to have some type of human rights where we're not putting, where it's not a business to put people out of their homes during the winter. Because it's like, to me, from my experience, it seems like people get evicted more when it's cold outside than when it's hot. I don't know. Maybe I need to really look at the numbers. I can't even say statistics. My big old teeth, statistics. But I had to look at the numbers to see, what's going on. But that's my assignment. That's what I believe God put on my heart, on this earth with these princes and principalities. We have to pray for them to soften their hearts. We have to pray for them to, to stop being racist. We have to pray for them to be human, to, man, because we don't understand marching and talking ain't gonna get it. We have to really have these people understand that they are being demons and they are wreaking evil havoc all over these United States of America. Your people deserve true cash reparations payments. Yeah, we do. But when I speak to Caucasian people that are over the ages of 50, they don't believe that we supposed to get no reparations. They like, what are you talking about? We as Americans can get, if we get into a court case, a criminal court case or a civil court case, because it's more civil for the reparations, because we asking for money judgment payment. So these judges and stuff down here will bring up your old record from 1999, but these individuals, these Caucasians, the children, the grandchildren, great grandchildren of their ancestors, the slave masters or whatever owners, do not think they have the responsibility of paying us our reparations. This is what they believe. So if that's the case, when a person goes to court, you should not be bringing up nothing that they did prior to this. Because if you feel like you do not owe the debt of your ancestors, then why are you, listen. So when I speak to these individuals, they are in their hearts and souls saying, we don't owe y'all nothing because we didn't have y'all as slaves. And that is what their mentality believes. Even though we know that even when your parents pass away or somebody in your family, they still owe that debt for some reason. Like, I don't be understanding that. So how do y'all not owe it? How do y'all not owe it? That's why I say, when I say black men, get up and rebuild this country, rebuild your community. Because if y'all get off the IT, if y'all get off all of this technology and actually pick up a hammer, a saw, and some nails and get in a community and start doing what y'all doing and start building houses for these women, children, and other individuals that actually need homes, instead of saying what y'all did in 1988 and 1908 and 1888, or we built this country, well, look at it's falling apart. What are we going to do about that? We don't own no land. We don't own no farms. Y'all talking about Tyson Chicken. Tyson Chicken can do whatever they want to do, because we don't own the chickens no more. We used to. It used to be 80% farmers out here, right? And then the government came in and took over all of that to control our food, to control everything, because you control what we eat, you control our education, but we don't talk about none of that. So, yes, we deserve cash reparations. We deserve money. But do these princes and principalities believe we deserve it? Do they believe we deserve it? And if they don't, how do we remove them and replace them with people who would believe that we deserve our reparation payments? Our 40 acres and a mule. So that's why I say we just got to be satisfied, man. Listen, just like I was telling y'all about my husband, about things, housing, once we stop asking for stuff, once we stop begging these people for stuff and start helping our own, and they see us out here building houses, and they see us with the 4x4s and the drywall and this, and we're doing it, if it's one house at a time, they gonna be like, wait a minute, what they over, wait. Why they not asking us for the money? Why they not asking? Because we done did that already. We done did that. We done marched. We done asked. We didn't put in referendums. We didn't put in petitions. We didn't beg. We didn't plead. No, we don't have time for that no more. Who gonna go buy the land? Who gonna put in these dollars to buy this acre of land and start building our community back? Who gonna teach our young boys how to build homes and basements and concrete and drywall and all of this, so the older guys don't have to hurt their backs and their legs and their kneecaps, and they can sit back and they can supervise and manage and tell them what to do and how to do it, because that's how you're supposed to pass the torch, right? And now we own our homes, and now we own our stuff, and now we not begging nobody for nothing. Once we start begging for it, they're gonna want to give it to us, and then that's when we had the option to be like, nah, I'm good, you keep that. But y'all, I want to help you rebuild your community. And that's how Habitat for Humanity came along, and that's how all these other fraudulent nonprofits came along with y'all so-called helping us, because that's all y'all try to offer us when we supposed to get these reparations. Well, we can get y'all the food stamp program. Well, we can get y'all the housing program. No, how about you give us some nails, some tools, some carpentry? How about you give us some land and get up out our face and get out our business? How about that? So once we start acquiring those things ourselves and doing it ourselves, that's when, just like your man, your woman, whoever, try to help and run and try to give it to you. Because y'all will say that about anything else. Well, if you don't do it, somebody else will. Well, if they don't do it, who else will? We the ones, this man, I got so upset that this black man was in my face talking about I need to listen to Joe Biden. Man, listen, I'm like, if you don't get away from my office cubicle, because you baby boomers are main reason why we in the position we in now. And then you want to sit and tell me, oh, I work 2 full-time jobs and now I got to go back to work. So why don't we just go back to picking cotton? Because I don't see the difference. What are you talking about, sir? Why do you have to work 2 full-time jobs back then to survive? No, you're greedy. You greedy and you selfish. And you came back to work to take the place of a young black person who could have took that damn job. Because they would rather, a company, a business would rather give that position to somebody with experience rather than a newbie who they got to train and teach. But hey, if you can come out of retirement and keep the same pay or less pay that you got because you really on retirement and you can't make that much money because you already getting a pension and your social security, then we don't have to really, you just really working full-time, but you part-time, really half a part-time, but you doing the job of a full-time worker, where we don't have to pay a younger person who then came out of college or got some experience. We don't have to pay them all the money that they need to be paying to survive out here. And you want to go back and forth with me, and then you want to bring up Joe Biden. I said, man, if I look in my email again and see something about a student loan, please stop telling me about a man who lied to us from jump. But y'all get mad at y'all baby mamas and baby daddies when they lie about something. See, that's what makes me different from everybody else. Because I don't like when nobody lie to me. I don't care who they is. You don't vote for me. You ain't black. Who is you talking to, son? I'm going to forgive student loans. What a word. Why my loans ain't forgiven, son? Because you definitely ain't sir no more. Y'all talking about my son running around doing stuff, but the president's son got caught with crack in the White House. Like, what is this? And then they like, well, with Donald Trump, who gives a damn? It don't matter if it's a dead person in there. Y'all still ain't going to do nothing, and we still, man, listen. What are we going to overcome? We shall overcome. What I want to see is people overcoming slavery in the mentality that we have to stay in. We're going to stay in their stuff and ask them for stuff. That ain't going to work. We have to get out of their stuff. Just like me talking about government housing. Yeah, I'm finna get government housing. Because that's all that's available to me. Ain't nobody talking about buying no acres. I can go down to Arkansas and try to get me some acres and put a double wide trailer on there. But that'll be too much for you uppity black people, because y'all are just so rich and wealthy that if I don't have a mansion with 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms and wearing Jordans, then I'm a bum. That's what I be like, ah. But anyway, y'all, I done went out a whole tangent of rangent. Supposed to be meeting Miss Janice in a minute about my husband profiling course. You know what I'm saying? It has been a self-love Saturday. God is good. The sun is shining. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my stuff back. My face looking a little, disembobulated. But everything gonna be good. I've been through something similar like this before. So the next steps should be good. We moving forward. We doing good. Like I said, people, I understand the separation is needed because them folks created a lot of stress and chaos after more than 400 years and counting. Yeah, and they gonna keep on doing chaos and colonism. These people, these Caucasian folks, because y'all be scared to say stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be in the algorithm. But these Caucasian people have went down to Mexico. They went to Mexico and said the food is too spicy. The Mexican band is too loud. Why is y'all here? That's when them people supposed to told y'all to go back to y'all country. But just like everybody else on this goddamn country, in this earth of the demonic activities of this devil's playground, y'all is greedy. So y'all would, in rather saying, get your white ass out of my country, okay, y'all want to tolerate it. No, because these people like to colonize everywhere they go. They like to take over stuff and control everything. How you gonna tell Mexico? How you gonna tell Mexico that they food too spicy? Are you insane? Y'all wasn't worried about the dirty water that can't nobody drink. Y'all ain't trying to help them with that. Y'all ain't trying to help them, clean up their water system. No. But the food that they've been cooking for the last centuries on top of centuries of decades, you want them to stop putting the spices in there. If you don't get to... Listen, my Latino restaurant would have been shut down that day because I would have put your white ass the hell up out of there. Okay? This ain't the United States of America. Take your happy ass back across the border. If I got to throw you on a plank and send you through the river myself. What are you talking about? What do you mean the band is too loud? That's how they play. But you go to a rock concert, you motherfuckers ain't saying nothing. Y'all was barbecuing people. And you got a problem with spicy food? Man, if y'all don't get the hell out of here. That's why I be telling y'all, it be ridiculous out here. The devil be ridiculous, man. His playground is ridiculous. To the point it be funny. You be like, wait, what? So you went down, you moved down. You're not a tourist. Even if you was a tourist, you moved to Mexico, where everybody knows they have some of the most spiciest food ever invented, right? They have the peppers. That's where you get them. And now you want them to stop doing what they've been doing because who are you? That's what I mean saying. Like, y'all get mad at me for saying something, but y'all don't get mad at these people for saying this dumb stuff. Man, if you don't get out of here, that's like you coming in my sweet shop and saying, I got too much sugar in my sweet potato pies. That's great. Don't buy one. Get away from here. Move. Somebody like it, okay? You don't eat spicy food, don't order it. Order the water and the bread and the chips and the salsa. Other than that, everything gonna have extra Qdoba, extra motherfucking ghost peppers on it just because you just said something. Y'all like to be petty. Y'all, man, listen. Y'all don't live up to the TikTok and stuff that y'all be talking about because ain't no way in heck them people supposed to be letting y'all know that and it supposed to be all good. And then the president, the Mexican president, send the the army down there, the military, to see what's going on because it's a whole hoopla about the mariachi band playing too loud. And now the military is singing with the mariachi man because they don't understand what's the problem in their country, what they've been doing since they was... These people, these colonizers don't care, man. They just think they run everything. That's why we have to be like, listen, we don't know what y'all going through because y'all don't care about what we going through. Soon as y'all seen Beyonce throw that hat on and think she was Dolly Parton, y'all went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Y'all didn't even give that song a chance. Y'all didn't even listen to that girl. Y'all like, oh my God. Oh, no, she can't do country western. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. If people can pretend to be other genders and identify as dogs and cats, Beyonce can sing whatever in the back alley with no clothes and a banjo. I don't care. I'm tired of y'all and y'all selective outrage. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This how you know this is the devil's playground. Because y'all be selective as heck. Y'all let a whole lady tell y'all a whole lie about who she married. Listen to that. Dog the husband out. Found out it was fake and still was defending the stuff. Like, what is this? What is this? Have a church. What church did I don't know, lady, but it sounds like you messed up the whole church with your nasty ass. That's what I say. That's why I can't be affiliated with these for-profits and non-profits, because the demonic energies behind them be insane. These people are insane. But y'all, let me get off here. I've been ranting and raving. Them folks are jealous of Beyonce because she can sing better and win multiple allocates. I can't even say the word. But yeah, no, they not even jealous of her. They just, it's like a group of narcissists. Like, y'all want to throw this narcissist word around? It's like a whole gang of like, they're a gang. Y'all call them Karens. Like, these people are a gang of racists. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, these are the same people that will fornicate with a black person, a Latino person, a Mexican person, even have a child with them, and then claim they don't even like these people. I don't like black people. What the? Who can? Why do we need to know that? What is? Who? And you know, I'm happy that a lot of people be coming out talking about how racist they is and what's going on, because now I can see you without the white sheet on, the white hood, and all of that. Now I know who you is. Please keep talking. Keep on talking about what you talking about. Because a lot of these people that you think are not about that really be about that. And like I said, they don't want to pay because they feel like they wasn't the one that had slaves, even though they benefited from what their great-grandparents or grandparents did and the businesses that they built, and you know, the trades or whatever that came from it. Like, no, that's why y'all have more than us. Hell, the playing field ain't even, but that's the whole point. That's the whole plot and plan. Like, why would we make it even now? Why would we give you enough money that y'all can be somewhat close or equal to us? Like, that exactly. Black labor and white wealth. It ain't even just the black people. It's like, it's everybody now. Like, everybody's a slave. Like, everybody's a slave and don't even see it no more. Like, we was the original slaves. We was the originals that got bamboozled. But now everybody's in, oh, I gotta work 4-5 jobs. Oh, I'm gambling. Oh, I'm addicted to heroin. Like, you a slave in so many ways that you don't even know to the system. When the president of a certain country or whatever opens up a smokehouse in Philadelphia or whatever on the south side where people can smoke crack and heroin, and y'all think that this is not just a big ass corporation, like where Walgreens and CVS can continuously sell perks and Zans, but your neighborhood drug dealer going to jail for years and years. It's just really it's really crazy out here. It really is. That's why I say the selective outrage of things. Like, they gonna always have free labor. That's why 10% of these people have all the money and everybody cool with it. That's the part I don't get. Like I said, you wouldn't let 10% of the people in your family, your friend group, have all the money. Y'all so petty. But y'all allowing Amazon and Bill Gates and them and people that don't have nothing to do with the jab and all. Like, how is y'all even involved? What is going on? What is happening? Like, we really need to go back to school, y'all. We really need to go back to school, because I really don't understand what's happening. But I do understand, because like I said, they put the 35 to 45-year-olds to sleep. We went to sleep. We was weeded out, combed out. You know, we was just fornicating, messing around like rabbits, having children. Wasn't in the workforce like that. Wasn't going to school like that. Like, we was just out of the loop. And then when the smoke cleared and we woke up, we was like, wait a minute, what the hell is a casting couch? What do you mean ain't no Social Security when we get old? What the? Oh, hell no. And then that's why we got all these protests. And that's why we got all this stuff going on, because we woke up. We finally heard the bell that he was ringing. Spike Lee was ringing it in School Days. We heard it 30 years later. We was like, what the hell is going on outside? And then we was like, we're not getting on no casting couch for no goddamn movie, sir. Winehouse, Weinstein. I don't give a damn what your name is. But me being gender fluid, I'm not finna do that. I don't know what they did before me, sir, but I'm not laying down on that couch and I'm not sucking any dingling. No, I'm not eating any kitty cat. I'm finna tell everybody about this. They already know. This is what we've been doing. This is what y'all been doing. Who? What? You talking about my mom and them, my godmama and them? Because y'all know most of the people in Hollywood is connected and family members. And they like, nah, I'm not doing that. Get somebody else to do it. And then that's how the revolution started. You know what I'm saying? They was like, who the hell woke these people up? So now they've been trying their best to put us back to sleep. And then they like, TikTok is waking y'all up even more and connecting y'all more, that y'all even making money and everything. And they was like, oh, hell no. Who woke the 99? Okay, because KY happened. Y'all didn't even see it. All the people I graduated in 1999, it happened. K2, KY, I'm saying, I think that's the sexual stuff. But it happened, y'all. 1999, it happened. And we went to sleep. We went to sleep, y'all. And then we woke up 20 years later. And we was like, wait a minute. What is that? We partied like it was 1999 for a long time. And then they came out with 9/11. And then 9/11, that's what really sparked us to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was in college and I was looking at the TV like, what the heck? And then, you know, I'm like, and then that's when the conspiracy, that's when we started. That's when the first domino fell, like, boop, and then it just started going. And then we just eventually start waking up out our sleeper cells, like, what the fuck? Wait, did you see that? Wait a minute, did you see that? What the hell is a TikTok? Wait a minute, what is that? Wait, who is a my app? What's a my app? Oh my God. Ah. And now you have these people, us, in our late 30s, 40s and early 50s, that's like, no, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. So you know, this is why them folks are creating a lot of fast food industries, because they understand that young Black Americans are rising financially and politically. Yeah, everybody rising financially and politically. Like even the Asian community had to come here. That's why it's so many, you know, restaurants, Asian restaurants, because that's the only way they really let y'all get in. And then y'all had to come in our communities. The whole plot and plan was to come in our communities and drain us of our money. Because in the other communities, they money circulate within each other. But our money is being outsourced out to y'all and other ethnicities or races, and it's not coming back into us. We're not stimulating our own communities. We're not buying our own houses. We're not having our own gas stations and corner stores. We only have like daycares and we're not really stimulating our own communities. You know what I'm saying? And the money that we're giving out is going to other people's pockets and their communities. You graduated in 2006? Yeah. So now that's why I say the wake up started happening. When was 9/11? The wake up starts happening. Anymore. Yeah, we ain't gonna take it. Hey, how you doing? Like, we tired. Yeah, because we don't have to worry about none of that. Like, you know, we don't have our own farm. Well, we probably have farms and stuff, but it's not big enough to supply, you know, meat, protein, chicken, or whatever, lamb chops and beef and stuff to large amounts of individuals. So, like I said, when I went to school out in Waukesha, and they in my sociology class, they was talking about how we owned all this farmland back in the days, and then, you know, basically the government started acquiring all these, you know, acquisitions and stuff, started buying up all the farmland, because like I tell people, it's like at a job interview when they ask you where you see yourself in 5 years. To me, the United States of America has at least a 50-year plan. You know, they tell us it's a 4-year budget or a 4-year whatever, but it's like, to me, I don't know, I ain't gonna say 50. Well, yeah, because it's like they play chess, not checkers, because they know what they do. Let's say right now, let's say today, it's 2024. They know that if they invest or buy or do something right now, what it can do by 2044. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a cause and effect type of thing. It's just like planting a seed. You plant a seed for whatever to grow, some tomatoes, whatever to grow, and then you know what's supposed to happen at that end of that time frame, right? Either they're gonna come they're gonna come to fruition, or they're not. Or maybe some of them will, or some of them won't. So you don't count your eggs before they hatch. But the point is, when they plant a seed or put something out, they know what it's going to grow into or what it might not go into, because they already did the pros and cons on it. But it's just like the jab, the pandemic, it's like everything is going to go. I understand why circulating money in your own community is important. You don't have to worry about integration, racism, or white supremacy from others. No, we're going to have to worry about all that. We still going to have to worry about all that, because even if we are segregated, it's still haters. It's still people. It's still going to be evil. It's still going to be negativity. It's still going to be people that commit crimes. It's still going to be bad policemen. It's still going to be the same nature of humanity, of human nature. So it will lessen if we get people up out of our business and handle our own people like they do theirs. That's why Mississippi, I don't know, I believe they passed it, but they just came right out and said it, that they want to have a white, courtroom, courthouse, court system, Caucasian court system, other than, the diverse, the mix where everybody go to. So they like, we'll have a regular courthouse where we, prosecute innocent people and do whatever we gonna do, allegedly. And then we want to have our own courtroom, which they already do anyway, where we prosecute our own and do whatever on our own. We have separate. And like I said, I don't know if they did that or whatever, but that's just basically what the gist of it. It's always been separate. Segregation ain't never stopped. We the only ones that think that we are all equal. We the only ones that's listening to that part of that speech that Martin Luther King put out. That's what's messing us up a lot too, because they never came to help us do anything. That's why I said before, soon as we start doing stuff, soon as you start doing stuff on your own, a person always want to lift a hand in. You need to move. You done told everybody you moving. I'm moving on this day. You done gave them 60-day notice. I'm moving on this day. You tell them the week before, hey, I'm moving on this day. Anybody want to help? The day before, the day come, oh, I'm moving on this day. Don't show up. You can't help anyway. By the time you damn near done with moving, getting your stuff in and out, doing whatever, you about to sit down. Here come people call, hey, you need some help? You need some help? You want to help move? Where you at? I see you said, didn't you say you was moving today? So that's what I say, that we need to start reiterating. First of all, we need to stop telling these people all our goddamn business. We'll say that, but we jump on their platforms and be like, yeah, we need reparations, and we coming up with a plan, and we got a petition, and blah, blah, blah. And then get mad when they got underground bunkers and synagogues. Why we don't have one? So we can talk about what's going on that nobody can hear, none of these electronic things can get into. And then if they do, we know who Judas is. Like, what you doing with your phone down? What the hell is you? Get out of here. I'm aware Martin Luther King said, I am here to get a check for my people. Equality is not enough, but equity and separation are needed. Yes. Separate but equal. So that's what I say. Look, I'm about to roll up on the thing. But that's what I say. Like, man, I listen. I didn't got on here and ranted more. I didn't miss my goddamn thing. But y'all have a blessed day. Self-love Saturdays. Like I say, I'm gonna get it together. It been looking like I ain't got no eyebrows on here for the longest. Like I said, I don't know if somebody able to play in my phone or why my phone be looking like this. But thank you, Michael Penn. Thank you, Frank Brown. Thank you to everybody that's on here. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Like I said, y'all, I'll be back soon. I'll probably come on here tomorrow. Hit the Cash App, Miss Marie Sweets, hit the like button, God over everything. And, thank y'all for supporting me. Even a shout out to the fans, because they spread the word, whether it's negative or positive. Okay? And always remember, God is good and God over everything. Y'all have a blessed Saturday. Peace.